Well, let me say something quietly important. In 2026, it's not the argument that damages relationships. It's what lingers after. The words stop, the rooms go quiet, life continues. But something doesn't reset. If that feels familiar, you know what? This video is for you. Have you noticed small disagreements lately doesn't resolve the way they used to? Not screaming, not dramatic, but just strange emotional aftertaste. And here's the more uncomfortable one. Have you felt distance grow even though nothing serious happened? And if you have thought, well, it wasn't a big deal, why does it still feel off? Or stay with me. In fact, stay with me to the end of this video for 3 reasons. Number 1, you will understand why emotional residue builds faster in Firehorse 2026. Number 2, you will see why minor friction now carries more weight than before. And number 3, you will recognize why ignoring these moments quietly reshapes relationships. I'm not here talking about blaming each other. Here is just one thing called awareness. Let's ground this in real life. Most couples argue about ordinary things, the schedule slur, money, tone, and in past years, these arguments passed. But what happened in 2026? Well, they don't pass the same way. Firehorse energy reduces emotional buffering. People feel sharper. Reactions last longer. And here's actually what's really happening. In 2026, emotions don't discharge quickly. They imprint. Even when logic says, well, it's settled, the body and emotions may disagree. And this isn't because couples are weaker. It's because emotional sensitivity is higher right now. So picture this. A small disagreement over timing or expectations or a comment said too quickly. You talk it out, you move on. But later something feels guarded. Less warmth, less ease. You know what? That's emotional residue. And here's the part that people miss. Unacknowledged feelings don't disappear. They settle. Firehorse years amplify this process. When emotional residue isn't recognized, it quietly becomes emotional distance. And no one announces it. It just shows up as withdrawal. And you ask, well, are you okay? They say, I'm fine. But their energy says otherwise. Not angry, just closed. That's not passive aggression. That's emotional self-protection. So I'd like you to pause here for a while. Think about the last argument you had with your spouse. Not the words, not the topic. What feelings stayed behind after it ended. And that's the part that matters in 2026. And this matters because Firehorse years don't let emotional build-up slide. Small residuals accumulate faster, and accumulation changes behavior. Couples don't explode, they disconnect. And by the time it's noticed, you know what? The distance already feels normal. And you might notice this. Shorter conversations, less sharing, more distractions. Nothing obvious, but something missing. That's how distance grows in 2026. And most people actually ask, how do we stop arguing? Well, 2026 asks something else. What emotional signals are we ignoring after things end? That question changes how you see everything. Here's the reflection to sit with. After the last disagreement, what do you think your partner needed emotionally but didn't ask for? And let that question breathe. Your action plan this week is not to avoid arguments, it's to notice the after. Notice the silence, notice the tone shift, notice the emotional distance forming. And that's the real moments that shape relationships in 2026. Again, I'm not here unpacking the deeper dynamics, the real conversation about why emotions linger and distance form in Firehorse 2026 are happening inside the Destiny Architect Telegram. If this video so far felt uncomfortably accurate, well, that's your cue. Come join the Destiny Architect Telegram chat. That's where the deeper conversations continues. See you then.